Hello friends, let's discuss the theme of the novel The Old Man and the Sea. The theme of this novella can best be described by the philosophy of Ernest Hemingway. That is, the man is not made for defeat. He can be destroyed but can never be defeated. The whole novel tries to prove this philosophy, and the main character of this novella, the old man, Santiago, is a live example of it. Though he is very old, about 85 years, and that is the age where our body is weak, muscles get flaking and cramped. Here our body is not efficacious of doing the work that we could do when we were young. Even that, this old man tries to hook huge fish ever in his life. Continuously 84 days his fate goes on defeating him. 84 days without a fish is not a joke. Means nearby 3 months you have been trying and not getting what you want is big deal. But his fate was mistaken that a man can be defeated. On 85th day, he hooks a marlin and proves that a man can be destroyed but can never be defeated. Here are very important features found in this story, and these are the ruling factors which succeed the old man and this story. At the first, there is faith. Faith is very important in life to be successful. This is the divinely bestowed out power to humans. On page number 36, the dialogues uttered by Santiago being the symbol of unwavering main to a marlin are: "Fish, your beak may not be feeling as barely as mine. You cannot pull this skiff forever. I am with you until I am dead." Here Santiago is very much naive to get what he has been looking for through his life and is ready to face any worst condition till his death. It is said by Les Brown that no matter how bad it is or how bad about it gets, I am going to make it. At the second, there is being focused. There are two things very important in our daily life: consciousness and the time. These two rarely come at the same time. Otherwise, when we have time, we are not conscious, and when we are conscious, the time is gone. On page number 20, Santiago says, "I don't have luck anymore." But who knows? Every day there is new day. So it's better to be lucky, but I would rather be exact, because when luck comes, I be ready. This is same as said by Les Brown. It is better to be prepared than not have an opportunity, and not be prepared but have an opportunity. Another example of being focused we can have on page number 25, where Santiago is on the boat in the sea going to fishing, and he was talking to himself. If other fishermen heard me talking loudly, they must think I am crazy. But I don't care, because the rich have radios in their boat to listen news and baseball. But I don't have time to do so. I want to be focused on what I have been trying to find: a large fish, the marlin, my aim of life. Thirdly, unfaltering efforts and strong determinations. In this story, the Santiago being the unwavering man, the marlin being the ultimate goal of his life, and the sharks being the symbolic representation of hardships, hard times, and your enemy or jealous people who rest between you and your destiny. They do their best to debar you from being successful. Here the writer in most successful way supports the character Santiago to overcome all these hardships and get what he deserves. On page number 35, where Santiago had hooked the marlin and he was afraid of because there was pulling his boat into deep sea. It was going to take him 3 days to defeat the fish. There he says, "It could have been huge marlin or the shark or even the broad bill. I never felt it. I have to get rid of it too fast." But then the old man becomes strong while remembering the promise that he had said to the boy Manolian. "I am a strange old man, and one day will hook huge fish." He reminded the scene and said, "It's time to prove that I am a strong old man." And then he goes on 3 days to tram the fish. These days, Santiago has to suffer a lot, and these are the suffering days of Santiago. The fish is very heavy and powerful and requires heavy force to be controlled, but before it, it's an old man, not only old man, but obdurate old man. Here the big question remains, that is it a successful story? As we read this, we know that a man after great hard working hooks a huge fish, then fails to bring it safely to the harbor. How? Is it successful? If not, then why was it rewarded with Nobel Prize? Here is another supreme philosophy of Hemingway that he wants to prove with the help of this novel. That is, acquiring something isn't success, but the continuous struggle is called success. It's not necessary that always you get what you struggle for, but you must continuously struggle for it because hard working is your duty and the result is given by God. It happens that sometimes you don't get what you take pains for. You may be struggling for small things like a pebble, but God Almighty might have fixed for you something bigger than the Mount Everest. A old man struggles throughout his life. He was not doing all this because of money. He was doing all this because of pride. After that, every man was praising the work of Santiago and named him as the champion of the fishing. This was enough for Santiago, as again men asked from Santiago that what would you do now? He said, I will go again and will hook even bigger than this. It means even in the last, he was not afraid of being fell. Thanks for watching this video.